Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, guys? What's going on? Crisis on here. It is time for some game development. But first, good morning. How you doing? But first, Unity has an update. It came out last night. It's not live on their Twitter yet, but there is talk about it. What's up, Fiat? How you doing, bud? Morning. Got to catch the stream finally. Love playing the game back in Play NYC. Hope the Kickstarter works out too. Thanks so much. Appreciate that. And if you haven't already backed the Kickstarter, what's the Kickstarter? Well, I'm happy you asked. We actually have a Kickstarter right now for World of Grimm, the game that we currently work on. The game active in development. We are at 35.75% complete with a whopping 32 backers, and you can actually play the demo right here, the big old button. Right? Play a free demo of the game. Way different than what it was Play NYC. And if you haven't already backed the project, please consider backing even just $1. You have no idea how much $1 does. The smallest amount still contributes. It's a cumulative effort, and it's, all we can really ask for at this point, right? So thanks for being super, super awesome. And thanks for being here. And appreciate you saying the word Kickstarter, because I went into a random tangent. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about this Unity thing. We're going to read it out loud for you. So you don't have to read, I will read for you. Unity overhauls controversial price hike after game developers revolt. Really? Video game toolmaker Unity Software Incorporated said Monday it's backtracking on major aspects of a controversial new price hike, telling staff in an all-hands meeting that it's now considering changes including a cap on potential fees. Unity, which operates and licenses a suite of video game development tools called the Unity Engine, set off a firestorm last week and announced plans to charge customers for every new installation of their game after a certain threshold. The decision triggered widespread protest, leading several video game makers to say they would boycott Unity until the policy is changed. True. There was stuff like Cult of the Lamb said they were going to delete their game off of Steam if it didn't, right? If Unity didn't change their stuff. That's crazy. Under the tentative new plan, Unity will limit fees to 4% of a game's revenue for customers making over $1 million. And said that installations counted toward reaching the threshold won't be retroactive. Hold on. Unreal is 5%. 4% of a game's revenue, not installations. So now it's still 1% better than Unreal. Interesting. Looks like there's going to be an installation fee anyway, but it won't be more than 4% of the game's revenue. That's great, right? It's saying that the install fees will not be more than 4% of the game's revenue. Oh, for any customers making over $1 million. Okay, we gotta make sure we read this correctly, right? So if you make over $1 million, Unity will not charge you less. They will not charge you more than 4%. So if you make $1 million, it will be. If you make $1 million exactly, they will only charge you $40,000. Because Unreal would charge you $50,000 because 1 million is their threshold, right? However, you can still buy the Unity Pro plan, right? So last week, Chief Executive Officer John Riccitello, Riccitello, I've never actually said his name out loud, delayed an all-hands meeting on the pricing changes and closed 2 offices after the company received what was said a credible death threat. Oh. The company apologized to customers on Sunday, said it would be making changes to the policy. Mark Whitten, the Unity executive, said the company hasn't yet announced the latest changes because executives have been running them by partners and don't want to repeat last week's communications debacle, which led to several clarifications. So this is speculation. That's speculation. Tentative new plan. Right? We don't know for a fact yet. One of the most controversial elements of the policy concerned how Unity would track installations of its software, although the company first said it would use proprietary tools. Whitten said Monday management will rely on users to self-report the data. How? Is that a trust system? What? I entrust in my company, in the companies that make games with me, to tell me how many installs they have. I mean, less work for them, but what? It doesn't seem like it makes that much sense. Okay. Yeah. In the meeting, Recatello, I don't know, emphasized that the new policy is designed to generate more revenue from the company's biggest customers and that more than 90% of Unity users won't be affected. Several employees asked during the meeting how Unity would bounce back from what appeared to be a breach of trust. The executive said the company will have to show, not tell, and handle future communications more carefully. Well, yeah, no shit. I don't think there's any version of this that would have gone down a whole lot differently than what happened, Recatello said. It's a massively transformational change to our business model. It is. But he acknowledged that we could have done a lot of things a lot better. Well, at least he's aware of that, because it was a dumb move. However, I did the same thing everyone else did. I freaked out when it first happened. Then I took some time to think about it. And originally, under the original plan, it sounds like I'm making like a political advertisement. Hold on. Let me pull up for reference the plan. Right? Let me do that. Allow me to pull up the plan for reference. 1 second. So the original one was this. Right? You guys see that? So the original one is if you had less than 200,000 downloads, you pay no fees. Right? Less than 200,000 downloads, no matter your revenue, it doesn't matter, no fees to Unity. Which honestly isn't that bad. Let's say your game is an $80 game and you get 190,000 installs. To be fair, let's think about this for a second. I don't install every game I buy. Do you safely install? Can you safely say you install every single game you buy? I have so many games on Steam, and I'm pretty sure that is there a way to see unplayed? There is. Oh, this is gonna be such a scary number. Unplayed. I have never installed 1,010 games that I own. There you go. 1,010 games I have never installed on my library. So, buying a game and then not playing the game does not count toward their bullshit system that they created over here, right? However, that means that you can have more than 190,000 units sold. It only counts the people who install the game, right? The people who go, I'll install and play it later, and then they play Starfield and they forget about it. Yeah. In your opinion, it's still gross. The TOS changes and deleting the old TOS is still gross. Them setting a 4% cap is just super dumb, and I don't know why people would even trust them, not see it as a way to slowly have the install fees creep up over time. People inherently don't want to pay for installations on new devices. People would rather have a flat rate on sales. Yeah. Game Pact, what's up, dude? How you doing? Welcome. So, in this pricing structure that is currently the active pricing structure for January 1st, right? Above 200,000 downloads, say you have a $5 game, 500,000 installs, and your first 200 are free, you owe Unity 60 grand. You've made $2.5 million, you owe Unity 60 grand. Right? You owe Unreal 75 grand, which is still 4% versus 5%, which is kind of weird. But let's say we're at 2.5 million, right? Times Unity fees, times taxes, right? We're at 1.4. Oh, wait, no. Sorry, not Unity fees. 2.5 million times... Can we not make that noise? 2.5 million times... I think it's 0.9, because I think when you make that much money, Steam takes less. Then times 0.8. So you're at 1.8. Right. Minus any returns and chargebacks, blah, 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 right? So you're at 1.8. So now minus $60,000. I mean, even if Unity took the install fees, I'm okay with $1.7 million. Right? Like, even if they did that. However, let's say you're at 1.8 million and you buy the Unity Pro plan. The Unity Pro plan is $2,040 and not $60. The nerve. Unbelievable. Can you believe it? So honestly, changing to a 4% to a cap at 4% model. So 2.5 million in revenue times 0.04. They wouldn't take more than 100. Is that more than what they were going to take before? Holy crap. That's more. Wait, what's Unreal's number for that? 2.5 million times. What? Is this math wrong? But I thought Unreal was 5%. Or is it 5% after a million? They updated the changes? There was a meeting that happened yesterday. And it's not final, but the tentative new plan is that Unity's limiting fees to no more than 4% of a game's revenue for people making for customers making over $1 million. So they will not destroy the banks of anybody who has made a ton of money in Unity, right? So this is 15 hours ago. So we're talking what? 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's not a public. This is what Unity said. It says tentative, right? However, this is lightly concerning that it's 4% of the game's revenue for customers making over $1 million. But installations counted toward reaching the threshold won't be retroactive. So if you've already made $6 million and $6 million and 800,000 downloads, it's only counting. So you've already crossed the threshold for money, but it's only counting the next 200,000 installs, right? So that's actually great. Because what if your game made a whole bunch of money last year, and now you're making trickle money, right? You're getting maybe 50 new installs a month, which is sad and dead, right? 50 new installs a month is 600 a year, which is not 200,000. So you would never actually, even though you made most of your money, you would never get hit with the fees because it's not retroactive anymore. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. There's a lot of good in this paragraph right here, but the limiting 4% of games revenue does seem like somehow it might be a little bit higher than I had originally anticipated. But I'm sure there are ways to break that limit. Also, did you hear that? Do you see this stuff about Unity not seeing Planned Parenthood as a charity, but as a political group? That's not cool. That's totally different, and not this at all. Limited is the cap. Based on my understanding of the article, I think that makes sense given the main concern was people with free-to-play games where by the time you'd hit a dollar amount, you'd have so many more installs than the $5. Right. Well, I think what I originally heard was, let's say you had 300,000 installs, right? So we're looking at, if there's 300,000 installs, there's 100,000 installs that we're going to be paid for. Let's say that your cost... Ooh. Hold on a second, guys. Be right back. I'm back, guys. Sorry. We're good. The 4-year-old woke up. She was really afraid of a shadow in the dark and took care of it. Everything's fine now. Shadow's gone. Did it. Yeah. Get him. Johnny Renegade, what's up, dude? How you doing? Sorry about the delay. But yeah, so this is the whole thing. Crash 1, Shadow 0. Pow, pow, pow. Give him the uppercut, right? That's the whole thing. We'll see if they say anything today about it. This is the only news article that exists from it, and Bloomberg tends to not make things up. So we'll see. And with that, let's move on to the game development. Okay, so what's up, Fletcher? Good morning. Did see that, and that's another problem. The whole model is built on trust me, bro. After they destroyed everyone's trust, that's how they decide how many installs. Decide what dedication charity. Decide what counts as bad installs, install bombing, piracy installs. So they're not apparently, according if they do that, they do the new changes. They're basically saying, hey, you guys are going to report the installs, not us, which is interesting. And I mean, is that like a survey that you fill out? What if you don't see the survey? What if your email server doesn't send it? What if you ignore them? What if you just don't fill the survey out because surveys suck, right? Like, oh, okay, read into the Planned Parenthood part. It wasn't even just Planned Parenthood. It was also Children's Hospital in Michigan that didn't consider a valid charity. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Yes, let's do. I know. Ridiculous, right? So on a lighter note, even though that's a disaster, we're aware of the disaster that it is causing and the weird flow. We're on Kickstarter, and that's cool. We're on Kickstarter, and the smallest amount to back is $1. Although it's no reward, reward is $12. Actually, technically, if you wanted to, I believe you can just buy the add-on for $4. So that's the lowest one is $4, right? That's kind of funny. Maybe not because it's an add-on. So I'm assuming you can't buy that for $4. It's like when you're on Amazon and they're like, yeah, this is 86 cents if you spend $25. Right? Same thing. Help pay for my install fees, please. Yeah, please help pay for our install fees. So yeah, Backroad to Grimm. I have nothing else to say about it. It's a great product. It's an awesome game, and the rewards are next level. How does Unity figure out enough revenue so who should be paying for Pro? Unity Plus is $100,000 in gross revenue over the last 12 months. Unity Pro is $250,000 of gross revenue over the last 12 months. And if you should be paying for it, honestly, if I make 250 grand in a game, would I give Unity $2,000 a year as a thank you for not having to make an engine? Yeah, they can have 1% of my income for that. Right? Makes complete sense. I would gladly give them 1% for them doing all the work of building this engine that I can then make an entire game out of. I don't have to do any code, figure out the physics. I don't have to do any of that stuff. Gladly. Looking forward to see the art that comes from the Kickstarter. If the new card screen is anything to go by. Dude, have you seen some of the art pieces? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's take a look-see, shall we? Shall we take a look-see? Here are the two newest pieces. Have you guys seen the... Hold on. We are so zoomed in. Okay. Have you seen the Mech Pilot Cinderella? Don't tell me you don't love that. That's freaking cool, man. Like, that's a really, really cool one. Mech Pilot Cinderella. Like, I would buy that one. It gives me Overwatch and Gundam vibes. Right? And if I'm getting Diva vibes and Gundam vibes together, I'd buy that for $5. That's going to be so cool on card art. Right? It's not even in the game yet. It'll be in the game probably this coming Friday. We also have young Mr. Fox in his knight variant. So the knighted young Mr. Fox. I pronounce it like diva? No, isn't it diva? Isn't it diva? So this is... So Young Mr. Fox is an awesome story. Oh, it's DVA? That's funny. That's hysterical. I didn't know that. I had no idea. I thought it was D.VA. That's funny. Oh, I still got this one. Okay, we're good now. This is the night variant. The night variant's beautiful. That's by the same guy who does our steampunk and cyberpunk stuff. Let's see, what else is a new variant that's in the game? The cute Goose Girl. So this is Goose Girl's cute variant, which is phenomenal. The art color, like the way that he uses bright colors to clash with other pigmentations is next level. No outlines, and everything pops perfectly. Right? These are some cool. So we do have a couple cute variants. We have a cute Snow White as well. The Untitled Goose Girl. There you go. We have the cute Snow White. If it helps you feel better, I used to say Mario for Mario. Until someone finally changed it, called it out for me in college. I called it Mario. I call it Mario until like 2020. And then I watched a review of Super Mario Odyssey, I think, and they said Mario, and I went, huh, really? So yeah, no, I've been there. So this is cute Snow White. Same artist, by the way. Goose Girl and Snow White are the same artist, right? And these two are the same artist, that you can kind of see based on his line work, right? What else is some really cool new stuff that we have? So, oh my goodness, this piece. You guys like Onis? Like the samurai demons? Here's the Huntsman as an Oni. That's freaking cool. Right? It just keeps getting better, man. It keeps getting better. Here is the Dark Throne Prince Charming. Like, the art just keeps getting better. Love the blur of the sword swipe. Yeah, me too. Dark Throne Prince Charming. Where's our Wild West Catronelge? Where's that at? Oh, we also do have one artist who does Studio Ghibli style stuff. It's called Cottagecore, right? It's called a Cottagecore style. So we're doing a Studio Ghibli style for people who like Studio Ghibli. This is Fitcher's Bird in Studio Ghibli. Well, we have to call it Cottagecore because we can't call it Studio Ghibli because Studio Ghibli is like a studio and it has a name, right? Multiple artists, each working on specific styles of cards. So here's a great example of how this works. Great example of how this works. So here's just a regular little way for us to display cards, right? We'll look at Prince Charming. Prince Charming is probably the easiest one because it has 6 different pieces, right? Prince Charming's one is this one, right? That's Prince Charming. If you play the game and put $0 into the game, you can unlock Prince Charming, William Charming, right? Made by Fabricio Vayner, our main card artist from Brazil. Awesome, awesome dude. Love custom unity inspectors? Yeah. For sure. If you're in the game shop, there's a chance, if you own William Charming, you can see one of his 5 current variants. They're going to be $5. We give a percentage that we agree upon with the artist when they start working with us. And the percentage is pretty normal throughout all artists, right? Of, say you buy this for $5 and we give them $1.50, right? We have to take into account Steam fees and taxes, and then we give them a percentage. That way we create a lasting relationship with them. We've also paid them for the cards. So for instance, this is the Maximino variant. Luan Maximino is an amazing artist who's basically a comic book artist. From Brazil also. But drastically different Prince Charming. Right? Drastically different. And his style is different. He's the guy who did the Knight variant. He's the guy who's doing the DVA Overwatch variant. I said it right that time, Watery Tart. I did it. So if you wanted that one, that's cool, right? And you can replace this version of William Charming with that version. Or other way around. You can swap them out, whichever version you want in the deck. If you want to make an all Maximino deck, I think he has like 20 cards in the game now. So if you want to make a Maximino deck, you can actually search by his name in the card collection, and all the ones that you've purchased will show up, and you can add them all to the deck, right? We also, people who like pixel art, we have a pixel art version of William Charming. It's a pretty sick pixel art version, right? Way different than the other two. So we have pixel art characters of a whole bunch of them, right? Not every single one, but a lot of them have pixel variants. Say you really, really appreciate Chibi. We have that too. Say you appreciate Chibi. We have Chibi also. The same artist that does the Studio Ghibli stuff, right? William Charming's Chibi one is honestly kind of wild because there's a dead body under his bed. Like, that artist, and there's blood stain on his leg. Like, this artist is fantastic, right? She's a very, very strong artist from Georgia, I believe, where the borders differ. So each card levels up. At level 5, you can upgrade your card for a small amount of in-game currency to the gold border that breaks the card out of its frame. We have a foreground background version for every single card, right? And then at level 10, it changes the card to a holographic version. So it's going to have a holographic shader on it, and the outside border changes to like this like steel blue color. So that way you can effectively show that you have a max level of the card. But we're only doing 10 levels for each card. And then you can, we're looking into the whole Marvel Snap split thing, where you add, when you split the level 10 card, it will have some kind of particle effect happening to it, or it'll go monochromatic or something like that. But it won't always be how like Marvel Snap does it, where it's that ugly rainbow color. We'll make sure that it always looks nice, right? So let's say those are cool and all, but you like darker stuff, and you want the demonized version of Prince Charming, right? You want the demonized version of him. But we have that too. And then we also have the Dark Throne. You're looking at 4 different artists in this. 5 different artists in this. Sorry. One guy made 2. The Brazilian guy here, William Charming, the Maximino variant is the same as the same artist for the demonized variant. But 6 different variants just for Prince Charming so far, right? Our goal is to keep cranking them out, keep paying the artists for them. A huge difference between us and Snap is I've heard that Snap just pulls comic book stuff. They pull like comic book covers and use them and credit the artist, but they don't always pay that artist. And there's no royalties. They don't give the artist any royalties. So Dan Hipp, who has tons of variants inside Marvel Snap, just gets paid for creating them. He does not get royalties for them. We are giving royalties back. We're helping fund underpaid artists. And that's a huge deal for us. We want to support them. So that's just Prince Charming, right? Pay once for the full game? No, full game free. Full game free. You can unlock every single base card in the game for $0. You just play it. You pay per card to customize your deck, support the game and the artist? Right. 100%. That's how our system works. So that was Prince Charming. Let's look at, what do we want to see? We want to see the Big Bad Wolf or Rapunzel. Rapunzel's ones are awesome too. Let's do Rapunzel. So, Rapunzel, first off, the Rapunzel base card is epic. Rapunzel's base card is completely epic. Literally, something next level. Right? Like, even my fiance saw this card and went, "Oh my god, her chest's amazing." Like, and I went, it's a digital art. Like, right? Then we have, made by the guy who does the Overwatch. Like, you can see the line work, right? You can see the Overwatch style character, Rapunzel, but sad Rapunzel. But this is the Maximino Rapunzel, right? Yeah. Let's move these both up a little bit. The white lines, right? I love his style. His style is so cool. Then we have the pixel art version of Rapunzel, which is completely different, right? Completely different, and also kind of really cool. He kept the same window, gave the same vibe, gave it red curtains instead, right? But instead of her sitting there, she's busy braiding her hair because her hair is braided in this one. Like, that's actually really impressive with how that variant is made, right? Then we have the demonized version, because we have a couple demonized cards. We have, I think, Snow White, Rapunzel, the Woodcutter, Prince Charming, might be two more. Master Thief is demonized. So there's the Rapunzel one, for demonized, which looks so cool. And then there's the Kickstarter version of Rapunzel. Well, the Kickstarter version of Rapunzel, she's got like a bandana on and stuff. Can you see her? She's got a bandana on, and her braids flying in the wind. She's got this huge Harley that she's riding. Like, that's pretty cool. That's only for Kickstarter people. So if you want the Rapunzel one and the Snow White's got like face tattoos, right? Like, it's very biker gang. So Snow White, Big Bad Wolf, and Corpse Bride. You want the four of them in biker style? They're Kickstarter. That's called the Kickstarter variant. You can't buy it at the shop. So it's get it before the shop, or don't. Womp womp. Right? I just saw our number go up. Whoever backed, thank you so much. That's amazing. Some of my favorite ones, though. Some of my favorite pieces that we have. Okay, to be fair, this demonized Master Thief is so cool. Very cool. Right? What are some of my favorite? Oh my god, this Goose Girl Cyberpunk piece. Look at this, man. That's so nice that became one of our stickers when we went to the conference in New York City. And I'm sure, Fide, I'm pretty sure you probably have one of those stickers, don't you? You got one of those World of Grimm Goose Girl stickers. What else? Can't get over the mental image of Rapunzel going so fast on a motorcycle that has a long braid trailing behind her, not touching the ground. Oh, I'll show you the full image. Hold on. Let me show you the full image. Full image is so sick. It's the first collab piece we did. It's all three of the main artists together. You do have that? Sweet. So that's the collab piece. It's amazing. Chilling on her desk right next to me? That's sick, man. Yeah, so this is all four of the characters combined. Obviously, when you have each separate card, it's not combined like this. But this is actually the Arizona, the Phoenix, Arizona, or Mesa, Arizona Superstition Mountains in the background. It's a really... Okay. Can you find the frog? Our artist, our realm artist, the one that draws Atlantica and the underworld and the graveyard for the actual realms, hides a frog in every single piece. Do you see the frog? It could be a cloud. It could be part of a cactus. It could be on top of the saloon. You just found it? It's down here, right? Wait, where is it? Isn't it down here somewhere? Left of the pole next to the saloon. That's what it was. There he is. No. On top. There he is, right there. Isn't that so cool? He hides them and they're like in plain sight. It's so impressive. Let's see, wait. Where are the other ones at? Wait, hold on. Find the frog in the dark forest. I need to cheat. I need to go into my leave an Easter egg section of our staff Discord so I can find it. You see it? Isn't it? It's over here somewhere, right? There he is. Right there. Right? Where else? There are 3 in the tallest tower, he said. The tallest tower. In this piece, there are 3 frogs. I love that he does this, by the way. I absolutely love that he does this. I think it's one of the coolest aspects. The snail Adventure Time? Yeah. Or, okay. Sorry, I have kids. Bluey. Right? Bluey, they hide a tennis ball in every episode. And I find that really interesting because it now makes it a game for me to watch that show with the kids. Yeah, Bluey, they had a tennis ball and a toy dachshund in every episode. Like a squeaky toy of a wiener dog. Found 1 frog so far. I believe they are all in the same area. From what it looks like to me, they're somewhere in the front right here. Yeah. I believe 1, 2. Where's the third one at? I don't see the third one, but it might be like partially obscured. Bottom left. Oh, it's right here. Right down there. For those of you who can't see, it is 1, 2, and 3. 2, 3. Right? Pretty awesome. Like, honestly, and his pieces are so detailed, and they look so good in the game. Have an important meeting? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, they are. Is there any more that I can remember that have frogs in them? Oh, well, first off, the whole reason this started is because he did Moonlit Lake. And Moonlit Lake, he made it kind of catch your eye. Right? If you cannot look at the butt, he made it catch your eye. And we're like, you gotta put a frog in every piece. He's like, yeah, done. I'll do that. But this piece is crazy. So then he went to... So then we did the garden. Where's the frog? Yeah, Moonlit Lake is crazy. Where's the garden? Where's the frog at in the garden? His level of detail and his color work is really nice. I think he might have did a frog in Atlantica. I can't remember. We'll check that one next. But I do not exactly remember where this frog is. And I believe it's somewhere... Is it like right here-ish? You see it? Right here. He's facing the camera. So cute. And then we have... So there's no frogs in the underworld because it wouldn't have made sense, apparently. That was his wording, is it doesn't make sense, so we're not doing it. And I went, okay. And then he did the Hollow, which doesn't have any either. But he did do Atlantica. And I never checked Atlantica to see if there was one. but there's so much detail in this that I have no idea. Right? I have literally no idea, but there's so much insane detail in this piece. Easily one of my favorite pieces that he's made. Easily. I don't think there's any frogs in this one. But man, this is cool. I like these spiked turtles. I think these spiked turtles are really interesting. I find them really interesting. Because he made more than one of them. He made an entire, like, colony of spiked turtles. But yeah, Atlantica's cool. I don't think there's any frogs. I don't see anything. That's fish. I'm gonna say there's no frog in this one, which is upsetting. I'm gonna have to tell him that that's not acceptable. It's unacceptable. Or he's waiting for us to find it and we don't see it, which is even crazier. Been too enamored by the frogs to mention it, but the backer jump was you? Yo, you're the best. Dude, 2 backers? Guys, stop it. Hold the phone. Thank you for being cool. Too enamored by the frogs. No frogs to be seen. That's okay, right? All right. What's the next card that we want to showcase? Sleeping Beauty only has a Maximino and Pixel version. Too deep in the water for the frogs? Oh, it's a possibility, but it seems pretty close to the surface, right? We do have some cyberpunk, and we also have some steampunk characters too. So we have the original Piff Paff Poultry, who is from a really weird short story. And we have the steampunk version of Piff Paff Poultry, which looks like someone out of like a Chrono Trigger spoof game. But I love it. We have one card that has a one spell that has a variant so far. And it's the forest variant, so the Dark Omen just in the forest, right? Compared to this Dark Omen, which is basically just a whole bunch of booty. So, but yeah, so you can swap out that one with this one, which I think is really cool. What else is in here? We have one artist who is literally like next level. So here's Godfather Death, and then we can change Godfather Death to like Liam Neeson Godfather Death, right? Just call it a regular variant. That's our guy. That's one of our guys from Cyprus. His pieces are next level. They should be like works of art. Like, look at that. Do you not get Hello Neighbor vibes from that character? Because I totally do. Let's see here. Yeah. Lark and try to do some code. Thanks for showing some of the art. Looks really cool. I love the model, especially the artist share. Yeah, the artist share is probably my favorite part of the entire game, to be fair. Thanks for hanging out, bud. I appreciate you lurking, as always. Thanks for being the bee's knees. And guys, is this gonna update? Yo, what's up, Alex? Back to Kickstarter, yo, you are the best. Thanks for the love, thanks for the support. There it goes. 3614, dang, look at that go. So, guys, if you don't know who Alex is, 8-Bit Skull Dev. 8-Bit Skull is a phenomenal game company. If you have never heard of their game Fates of Ort, you are under a rock. Phenomenal game. Unbelievable game. And they have a new game called Boar Blasters coming out, and if you have not already wishlisted it, you are doing something wrong. Please drop a wishlist link to Steam for Boar Blasters. I'm excited for that game. It's going to be amazing. It features our composer that we use, Watery Tart. He's in the music for that game as well. Phenomenal artist. Phenomenal dev studio. They're pretty cool, man. Definitely also see Lily's Garden ads vibes with that art. Yeah, I can see that. So, thank you again for supporting the Kickstarter, guys. You have no idea how much it means. Every little bit matters, even if it's $1. So, let's get some work done. How about that? Let's go! Time to get some work done! What are we going to work on first? Now the question of the day, right? First thing, I think we need to create a claim, like somehow this gets claimed or something. Let's do that. So inside the quest dudes, where are the quest dudes at? He's a quest dude, she's a quest dude, we're all quest dudes. Yeah. Alright. Let's do a overlay. We're gonna mask by using this object. Quest this thing. We're gonna mask this here. So it uses UI mask. Okay. So mask graphics, no. Then we're gonna do a white box, right? And the white box is gonna be green, or maybe light blue. Like a light blue is probably great, actually. Right? We have this mask happening, so it should mask LP, but I guess it's not going to, which is fun. Is it a rec mask? No. Why is it not masking it? Odd. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna just make this green. It's not letting me do that anyway. Not gonna make a difference. Okay. We're going to. You know what we're gonna do? I figured it out. We're gonna take an image. We're gonna go to the line that we have, like the XP or the claim bar. We have this somewhere in here. We have way too many sprites. That's another thing. I need to clean up all the sprites that we're not using. I could just use this. I could just use this and have it say plain. It's kind of ugly though, isn't it? Well, I hope you and the family are well. Loving the game, loving the new game. Gives me Motherload from Miniclip. Oh my goodness, Motherload! What a game! What a game! So is that gonna look weird? It might. You know what we can do? Like that. Have it go off to the side, or have it go on top of it. It'll go here. I don't like this at all. I just don't like it. Okay, so how about claim like that? And this is no raycast. Raycast. And then this only shows up. Turns Motherload. It's the #1 inspiration for board blasters. That's so cool, man. Did you ever post a link to Steam? No? What are you doing? Post a link, man. I want to show the trailer. I want to show the trailer. Just want to show it. Thank you. Ah, was it that hard? Unbelievable. Alright, let me pause the music. Talking to me, I little one is shouting? Yes. And my kids do the same thing. Look at this game! It has damage numbers. Even if they're backward, I still want them. Even if the damage numbers are backward, I still want them. I am a sucker for damage numbers. And it's also a run cycle. Chaos. Look at this. Yes. Ooh. Ooh. It was sword screen shake. I hope it stays that much. Yo, buy that game when it comes out. Wishlist the crap out of it. Please. Holy moly, I wishlisted it. It is so cool. And I'm telling you, it's going to be a great game. Already calling it. Already calling it as a great game. So, that's my spiel on that. If you like great games, you should do that one, for sure. It is complete. Team object. Claim button. But I'm the only one who remembers Motherwood. Yeah, the Motherwood is great. True. And a surprising number of people mention it. Accidentally hitting a nostalgia note. That's a great problem to have. Literally a great problem to have. I'm so stoked for you, man. I hope it turns out as well as it looks, and I wish you the best on it forever. And I hope you have similar success to what Fates of War had, because that game got picked up by a lot of people, man. I remember watching Splattercat play it. It was cool. It was really cool. But I think you got this. I'm not worried about you. Never have been, never will be. Live and die by Splattercat? It seems like it, doesn't it? Sometimes that happens that way. You hear about World of Grimm's massive press release? Hey. So it only shows up. So these numbers are updated ahead of time, like before you get back to the main menu, right? We're also gonna have a much nicer quest screen, which we actually forgot about this quest screen. Let me show you this thing. We thought we had finished it already, and then I was like, all right, we need to get this quest screen up, and my UI artist was like, oh, we didn't do that yet? I'm like, dude, that's your job, is to do it, right? Look how pretty the quest screen looks. It looked so convincing that we thought it was done already. Like, crazy. It looked like it was done already, so we thought we were good. But we don't have a quest screen. We were so convinced that it was complete. I just never got it in the game, right? Fi, thanks for that follow, bud. Much appreciated. Also, I've had Raid Runners in my head since talked about it yesterday night. Really kind of want to do it. I need to reduce the size of that. That's crazy. I don't know if I said last night I popped in, but I hope you and your family are doing well too, man. I appreciate that. They're doing great. They're doing great. I'm getting married to my fiance in September next year. Annabelle is 7. That's crazy. That's the craziest thing. Annabelle's 7. And if you guys know who Annabelle is, that means that you were around this channel when she was sitting on my lap as a baby. Like, she has been in my stream periodically. I'm pretty sure people like Fletcher watched her play Dark Souls as a 3-year-old or a 2-year-old. Right? Sitting on my lap, rolling around, doing nothing. Right? Like, she figured out she could push the B button and could roll around. Now she wants to play Minecraft. And Roller Coaster Tycoon's her favorite game. Right? The Elmo obsession. Oh, remember I had to have Elmo on the other screen? I had to have Elmo playing on the other screen so she could go, Elmo! And that was it. That's all she cared about. Goodness, man, those were some times. It just occurred that I'm now the age you were back then. 2016. Well, wait, back when Annabelle was 2? You're 28 now? You old fart. You're not 5 years younger than me. 7 years ago, I was 26, sir! I was 26. Well, that means that you are now the age that I put Nightfall out at. Nightfall came out when, Crass was 14 when we started streaming? What the fuck? You believe you behave like you're 14? Shut up. Take your pledge back. I don't want it anymore. Oh, wait, was that the behave like you're 14's a watery tart? That's even funnier. Oh, have you guys seen... I don't know who it was too. It's funny either way. Okay, so... Guys, have you seen the newest, coolest art style that we have? The main artist, right? The main artist is doing a retro variant. We're talking old school comic variant of like the 60s and 70s comics of every character. So he's doing 3 to 4 colors, and he's just an amazing artist. So that's the Beggar Woman in retro. I think he started work on the Rumpelstiltskin one already too. We have a in progress of Rumpelstiltskin. Yeah, we do. There's the in progress of Rumpelstiltskin. That's pretty cool too. And imagine that with 3 to 4 colors. That's it. He's using only Pantone colors, just like how they used to. It's a nice challenge. Also, I've been watching a lot of Once Upon a Time, and I'm getting a lot of good vibes and about like things to do and ways to have characters do stuff. Maybe the Kickstarter gets funded to get 4 more colors, right? You know what I really want? I really want to get somebody who paints it acrylically on like canvas, and then we take a screenshot of it, and that is like the actual variant. Is the hand-painted acrylic. That would be really interesting and really hard to get across to make it look as clean and crisp, but I think it would look so cool. If like, yeah, someone's gonna hand paint this for us, like, then we can effectively, you know, either auction it off or we can put it in the office or something. So the claim button's there, it's not the best. I think we have to fix that. It's good for now. We added a claim button. Good. Ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Alright. Let's see here. Let's reduce the amount of spacing that these labels take up. Some of these labels are take up a lot of space, right? Like these guys. Okay. On this, right? Yeah. Custom box sizing. Let's do 250 by 100. Control these. See how that looks. That's almost right. That's like so close, but not right. Like, why is that? Why is it not putting it in the right spot? Right? Like that's my question. They can be even smaller still, can't they? Why can't I click on that anymore? Odd. Okay. Alright. Do 50 by 225. Much better. We're gonna bring the offset to -50. Yep, I dig that. And then these are weird, they all move. Right? 184, 93, 0, 90, 90. Or 105. Pretty close. The 106. Perfect. Needs to go more on the X. 60. He's going too far. Still too far. Still too far. Other direction, -20. Now he's still too far in the other direction. Make your mind up, man. We're getting there. -7, 28. But here, 28. Nice. -10. Oh, more. More, he says. More. -50. That looks smooth. Good enough. Okay. These numbers. I need to write them all down. So it's all 225 by 50 sizing, right? But then we have 184 -50. Have 106 -50. 28. We have -50. Okay. This is the same thing as me writing things down and typing in Twitch chat instead. Okay, that's one side. To this side. Huge. No reason. No reason that they're that big. We know to make them all 225 by 50 for sizing. Right? And a -50 for, or no, sorry. Yeah. 225 by 50 for sizing, and the offset is -50 for the Y. Much better. The hand is fine at, this is opponent. So opponent is 97. Right? Then we have deck. Which direction? Needs to go left. He's going too far. 5. Oh, it's the wrong direction. 15. 13. Still lasts a little bit. 17? Almost. 19. Draw a hard bargain. 19 it is. Then, this card, negative 84. Negative 5. Negative 25. We'll figure this out. More, he says. This game's about to end. Hold on, I gotta add more time to the timer. UI. Okay. I is being annoying. Can't win. Negative 42 is too far right now. Negative 54. That's pretty good. Negative 61. Too far left. Negative 59. Numbers make no sense. Negative 175. Needs to go right. Right. 40. Too far left. 135. 130. Negative 136. And then 37. Nice. Okay. So it's negative 59, negative 137. Okay, so we have all the sizing for that now. Go and do that. Player first. Okay. Box sizing 225 by 50, negative 50. And 184. Deck. Deck is 106. This card is 28. And destroyed's negative 50. Okay. Opponent's one. Opponent stats. Right. Also, I think that might help. Add padding, it won't. Okay. So now, same thing. 225 by 50 and negative 50. The hand, cards in hand is 9 of 7, 19, negative 59. And negative 137. Okay. Okay. Now we have all those numbers right. Let's go back over here and make sure the padding boxes are okay. They seem a little excessive. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. Why is it doing that to me? Did it do that over here? It did do that over here. Son of a gun. What if I change your anchor? No. We don't want that to be a change, that's for sure. The opponent's... Oh, I did all that. But I did it in a weird order. Okay, I see. Alright, so... King. Okay. But these ones are good. Okay. Change So adjusted box sizings. Also, we need to make the concede button say concede. That's fine. I think vanish makes sense, but yeah. Concede now. You retrieve 1/10 of your gain XP from this match. Okay. Concede. Concede. Okay. Concede instead of vanish. Label boxes are smaller for in-game stats. Okay. Alright, so let's take a look at the new. Our UI artist gave us new assets for the shop. Let's take a look at the stuff that he sent. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Oh my goodness, they move. Yes. For sure. Totally. Yep. I'm gonna say that looks clutch. But these are very cool looking. I appreciate the movement. I can try to emulate the movement. Moving gold, right? The gems are gonna move too then, right? And I appreciate that he added a gold overlay and particles behind it. He's a smart guy. He's a smart guy. I love this. Alright, let's try to recreate this. We have the shop, and the shop has stuff in it. We should be able to swap assets out and it should be okay. Everything's kind of like already where it's at for the shop. Scroll view, viewport, content. Move. Points. Instead of coins, we're just going to call this gold. We're going to add an image. What is this dark area that he's created? It has to be that actual image, right? Like this is going to be gems title. Or we'll do coins title first. Coins title. That would be inside the shop A. New shop A. Gems, 1 gems, 2 coins, 2 gems. Oh, interesting. That's cool. That way they can move independently. That's neat. Okay. Gem text glow. Okay. Gems. Gems window. Oh, he gave me its own window. Nice. The gold window. Oh, that's great. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Coins. Gold. Reserve aspect set size. Yup. That looks nice. Go to the text. In the object, we're gonna add a glow. So let's copy this. Change it to the text glow. Go back to text, keep size. Put it behind that. Oh, that's so nice. That looks so clean. Okay. I love how clean that looks. Also, these boxes look totally different. I'm gonna do that. Oh, he pre-made these for me. Dude, he's the best. He is the best. We have one of the best UI artists, man. For real, like literally went in and made each individual box. Okay, so instead of he killed it, man. But look at this. Ready? Ready? Look how nice this is gonna look. Gold 1. Reserve aspect, set size. Oh, it's huge. Why so big? I have to make it a little bit smaller. We'll see. Yeah, we'll have to make it a little bit smaller. It seems excessively large for some reason. I don't think we can fit 2 of those. We have to fit 4 of them across somehow, right? So if we get rid of, where's the image? That. Now this. We turn off the shop image. Now this is the button for the color tint. Right? On continue purchase. Cost button, we don't need anymore. Just the cost. We don't need this button's color anymore. Right? It needs to be whatever color that is. I guess it's Labrada is the font choice. Labrada bold. Maybe. Font size. Yeah, right alignment makes sense. Moving the gold image. Make the gold image bigger. Make this. Yeah. What color is that supposed to be? Like a brownish black? It's supposed to be like this color. Nope, too dark. I can't figure out what color that is. That's funny. Okay. This is the shop item. It's definitely too big. Like, it has to be too big, right? Definitely like this. Still too big, though. That's like still too big. Zero, zero. Alright, so that's how it's gonna look, right? So that's how it's gonna look. I'm gonna bring I basically just need to go in and I need to, I'm pretty sure these are different. Variant shop. They are different. That cat. Great. Override all. Okay. Excuse me, Penny, you're in the way. What's up on your tail? Do you want love? My cat wants love. Come here, kitty. I like to purr. Stop it. Why? This is not what I deserve for loving you. You know that, right? Good. Is that the spot? Is that the spot right there? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Arm's going up slowly. You see it? You guys see the arm slowly going upward? Like, what cat lets you do this? No cats let you pet them this way. I love this kitty. He just wants to be like this. That's all he wants. Can I carry him this way? I can. Nice. I can work at the same time as holding this cat weird. I don't understand. I can still rub her head. Good kitty. Okay. Very happy. Life is good for her. Lives an excellent life as a little kitty cat. There's an entire basement to herself. Well, has to share it with another cat, but they love each other. Your brother and sister. I need to buy a webcam for the cat castle. You guys can watch the cats. And cat cam. Maybe I'll set up a donation goal for a second webcam for the cat castle. What are you kicking me for? Funny. She's purring. She's just vibrating at this point. Her life is just like, yep, this is my life now. You're okay with that? Hope you don't mind. And then all we need to do is change out these for the next one. Oh, this looks professional. Okay. Back you go to your... Back to you go to your hammock. Here she goes. I don't know what she's doing right now. Still purring from all the love she got. Hi, Penny. How can I help you? What do you want from me besides making my desk all hairy? What an excellent cat. She's so nice. She's a very nice cat. Both of our cats are very nice cats. They're both also very dog. They both want love and attention and affection. When I go downstairs in the basement to give them food and scoop the litter box and stuff, they're like, oh, you're down here? Can you sit with us on the couch for a little bit? And you mind if I lay on you? You can't leave anymore. This is your home now. Like, this is exactly what they do. I mean, Penny's like, I will take care of you, young one. Promise. Look how cool this is looking. 6. Nice. But cat so bad. They're pretty awesome. The best way is to get a dog first and then get a kitten. Like a little baby kitten. And then the kitten grows up like a dog. And that's how our cats are. So our cats drink out of the dog's water bowl. They only eat dry food. They don't eat wet food. Like, I've never seen her lay in here. She's in this cave. The cave right there. She's in there. I've never seen her in there. Ever. We've had that castle for 2 years. Never once has she been in that cave. At least not when I'm awake. Like, money well spent. All of a sudden. Right? Okay, so the spacing here needs to be updated, or the objects need to be smaller. Like, how is this going? So the cell spacing. So what if we did more top padding? How low do we want to go on that? How low can you go? How low can you go? Okay. You can actually reduce some spacing between these. I don't mind that. Better. 5. That looks good. Nice. Looks smooth. Now I gotta do the little animation that they want. I figured out that animation. Actually, not that hard, right? Actually, not gonna be that hard. Okay. The animation is gonna go inside here. Image. Gold. Or 2 coin. 2 chain. Nice. And another one. 1 coin. There you go. Okay. Now we have to animate it. Animator. And let's put in some UI animations. This is shop. We'll create an animator controller. We're going to call this coins or gold override. Not override. Gold title anims. Cool. Cool, man. Put it on here. Animation. Create. Gold title anim loop. Okay. Let us record, and we will create smallest little movement so that we have keyframe for both of them, right? And then we will go to a minute. We will not, or a second, I mean, sorry. Yeah, that works. And then another second. And go back to its normal, to its original spot. Nice. But I can slow that down like crazy. Yeah, we're gonna edit it in 60 frames, but we'll slow it down to 20. Love that. Love that for us. That has to go up when that goes down. This has to be at the highest point. No. Then we bring it not straight down, really down, about there, but no, like nice. Copy it. Okay. Look at that. Then we slow down to 20. And now we have this animation loop on here that looks so smooth. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Okay. And the raycast target of these off. Okay, so this is set up now. Looks very, very professional. Professional, if you will. mean, I'm not biased, right? Right? I mean, I'm totally biased, but that's beside the fact. Okay. Shop block 2, content. First thing is first. These content numbers. 97. Oh, it's killing me for a second. 97. 2300. 20 for 5 for the patty. 5 for the spacing, my bad. Same starting spot is fine. Okay. Okay. This is gem 1. A gem 2. A gem 3. A gem 4. Nice. Looks so cool, man. Gem 5. And a gem of 6. Wow, that's a lot of gems. Okay. So now, need the gem window and gem glow and all. So let's change this block to the gem window. Wow. That's so nice. This is so nice. Then we're gonna get rid of this and keep that for now. Going to add in the content, we are going to add an image. This is going to be text. Oh, you know what? Let's just copy these two. No, not these. Yeah, we're gonna copy these two, and we'll just literally just drag here. Move them. Center. I'm gonna go here. 0. This is in the center too. 0. Okay. I'm gonna change this to gem text. And then we'll change this to gem text glow. Tiny. Not anymore. Where does this go? There, I guess. Seems like it's not set up correctly. Okay. Gems. Gems. This animator, though, a different version of it. And this one, we have this is gem tile anims, and we have gem title anim loop. Okay. Gem title anims. Gem anim loop. These. These gotta be the new, so instead of 2 coins, 2 gems. Instead of 1 coin. Okay. Do both of these, let's set native size. Rocking. 0, 0, 0. That's fine. Where are we gonna put these? How is this gonna work? How do they move? I don't know how they move, but it looks kind of like that. These, I guess, should all move together. I feel like this should go like that. But if this goes like this, we have an issue. Right? So I think they should just all move together. Probably. Let's do 60 FPS. Record. Pulse movement, so that we have it. And then we'll go to a second. Go. Then we'll go another second. This way. Back to 3 seconds. Go to reality. Whoop, there comes gravity. Okay. That would be okay at 20. Yeah, I guess. Honestly think that the wait. I think it should actually go. This should overshoot. I get rid of this one. Duplicate this one on 2 seconds. Bring it up. How it overshoots it. Don't mind that. Okay. Now we are good to go. Is all 3. Okay. These ones say USD instead. Okay. See how the shop looks. Take a look-see. Yeah. We have to get rid of the coin in the shop, in the shop. Loading's nice, right? It felt good. Unfortunately, I didn't even look at that yet. I'm trying to figure out this thing. Okay, get rid of these. And the gem purchasing, just get rid of these cost. No, not the cost buttons. These guys? Cost image. Let's actually open all of it. Image, image, image. Did the floating feel good? Fine to me? Oh, it does feel good, doesn't it? Woof! Love that! It feels really nice. Ooh, I missed one. Also, somehow, this one is not the same size as the other ones? Figure that one out. Is it that way in the coins too? Is 6 just a problem? 6 a problem, child? No, 6 looks fine. Weird. Let's fix that. Oh. Why is 6 a problem? 492, 433, 433. Oh, it is different. 6 is cut a different size. Make sure I let them know that. Interesting. Weird stuff. Weird stuff. It feels good though. It feels really nice. How the particles coming from behind the panel are going to work? Shoot, I forgot about those. I thought we were done. Dang it. Forgot about the glow. Did he even give me the glow? If he didn't give me the glow, it's part of the, slight issue. Honestly. Makes things complicated for that. He didn't give me the glow. The outer glow. Didn't give me any outer glow at all. It's probably going to work similar to how our season pass works. Here's how our season pass one looks. Probably going to work semi-similar to that. All right, can you guys even see that? Yeah, you can kind of see it. There you go. Look at my bald spot. So it's going to look kind of like that. Just an animation of particles spawning in and flying away from the mill. Not even particles. Because it's UI. It's a fake animation. It's a fake animation. Also, this is not a scroll rect yet. I gotta do that. I don't want to, but gotta. The things you gotta do, right? It's all about things you gotta do. Just gotta do. Quick promo. Hey, you. Yes, you. You. Yeah, you. No, the guy behind you, the one in the back. You. The one who hasn't backed the Kickstarter yet. Have you thought about backing a Kickstarter about World of Grimm? World of Grimm's got an awesome Kickstarter. We're at $3,614 out of 10,000, and every pledge matters. Even if you pledge $1, it still matters. It still matters. Everything, obviously, $12 and more, you get awesome, sweet rewards, which is really cool. And the closer we get, we actually have a couple stretch goals, which are down here, and they are very hidden. Look how far hidden. Look how far down hidden they are, right? They're all the way down here, right? They're hidden. But at $12,000, so $2,000 more, we'll be doing voiceovers for all the cards. Right? 15K is in-game references to the story the card has. Like, we're going to be doing a whole bunch of things, including, and I'm going to tease this right now, a comic. World of Grimm, the comic. Our main artist is a comic book artist, and he loves the idea of tying the story together through comics. So if we were to create our own comic, whether it be digital or physical, doesn't matter. Obviously, with enough money, with enough Kickstarter backing, we can make it physical. Also, one more, and another guy. What about physical cards? What if the game were to be printed as a physical card game? Right? Now we're talking cool stuff. Now we're talking tournaments. Trying to have the best deck and win. Right? How cool would it be to like the Maximino art style so much that you can buy a booster pack of all of his variants? It comes to your door. That's cool. That's really cool. Obviously, it supports the artist. But interesting ideas for the future. So if you haven't thought about backing the project, please think about it. And if you're planning on backing the project, appreciate you. And if you already have, appreciate you even more. Thanks so much. But I appreciate you even if you don't. I want you to know about that. It's not a guilt trip. It is literally just me seeing if you want to back the project or not. It's just a curiosity. I'm here to be your friend. I'm not here to try to panhandle on the side of the street. I would do that if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Okay, so shop assets are in. Sorry, talking to a UI artist. Okay. Let me send my UI artist. Sick details. Loop is perfect for that. Look at that. 100%. Do it for the gems too. Having the little bit of animation really sells it. It really does. Should we say store instead of shop? Like, what's the ideal word? Or what is the ideal word? Huh. The boutique. Welcome to the Static City Boutique. That's funny. Definitely. Definitely the boutique. I'm thinking that too. Welcome to the Static City Boutique. The bodega. Even funnier. You want to buy my wares? What are you buying? What are you selling? Okay, so that's a Resident Evil 4 joke if you don't know, guys. If you don't know, that's an RE4 joke. One of the best lines in that game. Be buying. I'm happy you liked it. Thank you for the approval. Gotta hop off. Fun time watching the stream. Hopefully I make one of these another time. We stream every morning. We try to stream every morning. It's hard to wake up in the morning sometimes. But we did stream twice yesterday. We streamed last night and we also streamed at like 1 o'clock. But thanks for hanging out, bud. Much appreciated. Talk to you soon. Thank you again for backing the project. You're amazing. Didn't appreciate you more. Alright, so we added in the new assets for gold and golden gems. Done. Spells do now show different mana display effect. Affected. Okay. Do we want to... We want to do a thing that fades the card out when it gets... So when it gets discarded, we need to show the discard in a better way. So I think what we're going to do, there is a colorizer that I have. I have to grab it from Chronicle. Let me see if I even can. It's plugged in already. I dropped this hard drive on the ground, so when it fell, it like cracked a little bit. So I don't know if it starts up anymore. I hope it does. I'm gonna grab this colorized shader. That way I can we can literally turn the shader. Literally crying. It sounds like it's crying. Okay. What else is in this besides that? Okay. Respond. It's already not responding. Look at that. What have I done? Unbelievable. Not a good statement. Yes, doesn't even say it's connected. Is that gonna work now? No? Not good. That noise is me unplugging something out of your computer. You should probably put that back in. Gotcha, don't worry. I'll plug it back in for you. Mildly concerning that I can't get access to it. Yeah, see how it's not cooperating, and see why it's not cooperating. Wisdom. I gotta hold it. I hold it like this. You guys even see me holding it? I hope so. I hope this is how I have to find everything. There we go. Holding it like a cat. Like one of my baby cats. Unity. No? It's not good. Something wrong with the USB drive for the connection. Annoying. I don't even know how to open this to fix it. I don't think it does open. It might pop open. That's really annoying. Dang. Unfortunate. All right. Well, can't get the colorizers thing for now. It is 7:05 though, so I struggled for a little bit. Gotta get going though. Gotta get the kids breakfast and stuff. Get ready for school. Thanks so much for hanging out today, guys. Much appreciated. Good stream, good fun. We'll be live again later. If you have not already thought about doing the Kickstarter, or pledging to the Kickstarter or anything, even just sharing it on Twitter for free. You can. Totally can. Mega thanks today to anybody who hung out the stream. Love you guys. Thank you for the support and chilling. Let's go raid somebody. Let's see who's live on the interwebs. Who can we go and give some love to? Let's go over to... How about we go over to Lakia Gaming? Lakia Gaming is an awesome, awesome dude. He is working on a Hex Racer. He's also got a game, he's got a word game called Wormhole on Steam already. So we're going to go over there and we're going to hit the Twitch raid, Kickstarter raid. Do another Twitch raid. And if you want to grab that, throw it in this channel, that would be much appreciated. And until next time, guys, I love you. We'll talk to you soon. Have a good one. Peace out. Catch you later.